What it do? The Dougherty Show is back. I got Brother Dan on the show today. How you doing, Brother Dan?
I'm doing well. I just got done seeing a movie, my friend.
Which movie did you see?
I saw Scream 5.
Scream 5. What? How did you like? This is like the one of the only times you can be a critic and you're like live. So tell us, what is your criticism?
It wasn't my favorite scary movie.
You didn't like it?
No, I didn't like it at all.
Oh damn! What was wrong with it?
Everything. If you wanted me to make a Scream movie, you should have asked me. I'd give it a lot better material.
Yeah, it was really that bad.
Hmm.
Was it cheesy?
Oh, yeah.
Like kind of like Hallmark characters. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the people that are like not like amateur actors, I guess you could say.
Besides, like, the original cast, I mean, I guess you could say the rest were, like, throwing F-bombs, and then the acting wasn't really good. It was kind of funny when they would say a line. I'm like, this is funny.
Damn. Oh, I'm gonna wait for it to come out on DVD and then I'll go watch that shit.
Yeah, I recommend it. I mean, it was a lot better than Scream 4, if you remember Scream 4, but Scream 5 was not
I
good
stopped
either.
watching after the third one.
Yeah, Scream 4 was trash.
Yeah. Usually they are. Usually after you have one movie and then another movie comes out, that previous movie is always the best one. That last one that came out is always trash. And then any
Yeah,
other movie that comes out after it is pretty much trash.
yeah, I like the first two a lot. It's just anything after that was blah, not good.
Yeah, I agree, man. So Dirty Mike and the Cowboys. Yikes.
Yeah, let's
So what
talk
do you
about
think
them,
about
them
that
boys.
very last play on the drive where Dak Prescott ran it as a QB draw and tried to kneel it before the time ran out?
Why would you do that when you have so many seconds left? Just do a quick pass to the both of the uh, sidelines and go out of bounds. You know what I mean? Like, why? What's Kubi Draw going to do for you? And waste so
Dude,
many time off the clock. You have Maury Cooper and you have CeeDee Lamb. Go deep. Draw
14
maybe
seconds left on the
defensive pass
clock they had.
interference.
I thought they were going to keep doing what they were doing so well. They kept throwing it off to the side and then getting it off out of bounds. I'm like, why would you stop doing that? You were doing pretty good at that. And then
Yeah.
they just like, I mean, he caught me off guard. Don't get me wrong, but you ran it up the middle, and it's just embarrassing seeing the ref run into the back of him and prevent him from getting the ball and wasting like an extra 2 seconds, and then he wasn't able to spike the ball.
Can I give you a little? Gotta go back to the movie real quick. Scream 5. I just texted Brett. I
Yeah.
told him Scream 5 sucked. He took it personally and said I was dumb.
Well, Brett also said some stupid ass shit earlier, so I can't take anything that man says into consideration because it's always something stupid.
But
But
back to them boys. Yes.
but yeah, so the Cowboys, man, they got manhandled.
I didn't think they were going to beat the 49ers anyways. I was really sold on the 49ers defense. And
You were.
playoff Jimmy G always plays well in the playoffs. He's not a good regular season QB, but you get him in the playoffs, he does some things here and there.
Was this the only pick you were solid on? Like you knew for sure you're gonna win because that's the only pick you got right.
Yeah, I like the 49ers a lot, especially their defense. So I was really sold on them beating the Cowboys and the Cowboys choking. Like I was very sold on it. I was just so sure about it. Deep
Yeah,
down,
but
I
not.
figured the Bengals would win. But I really like the Raiders. I thought it'd be a magical story because John Madden and then the whole the rest of the crew getting DUIs and killing people and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Not making a joke or anything about it. DUIs ain't no joke.
I
But
knew that the Bengals were gonna get their first win in 31 years. So you just had that feeling, like they're like, I'm sick of this shit. We don't even have a fucking good practice facility. We're fucking drinking and eating off the picnic table instead of some fancy table. Like, no, dude, we won't.
that's why they gave the keys to Joe Burrow for the franchise.
That dude's doing good right now. He's doing some
Yeah.
good work, man. I think he threw for like 244 yards and like 2 touchdowns or something like that. Dude is a baller. He's doing
Jamar
pretty good.
Chase is going to be a top receiver in the next couple of
For
years.
real, and especially in fantasy drafts. I mean, he's definitely going as a top 10 receiver in the next fantasy draft. Top
You
5,
know,
probably.
you know what happened to me the last two drafts?
Hmm.
Last year, and I picked Jefferson. Whatever year he was a rookie, and here's my last pick. I dropped him because I didn't think he was going to be good. being a top receiver. Another league, it was a free league, so it didn't really matter. I picked Jamar Chase up, my last pick, dropped him. This always happens to me with rookie receivers, I'm telling you.
Dude, I never do that, bro. Like I probably won't drop anyone realistically until like week 8. Like I will hold on to them that long. It just depends. If they're an injured player like Michael Thomas, like coming into the season, I'm dropping you by week 4, or I'm gonna try and trade you. But I'm not gonna hold on to you all season unless I don't have any. If I have plenty of room, like I can keep that player on my IL or IR, and I don't need to put anybody on IL, then I'll keep him on there. But if I need that spot, he's getting dropped. That's for sure. But yeah, that was the only pick you got right last week. You're 1-5.
Well, I didn't think the Steelers were going to beat the Chiefs, but I picked the Steelers anyways just because the point spread and figured
Yeah, it's
10.
true. It was plus what, 15.5 or some shit?
Yeah, and I got blown out. It wasn't even close. The game was over by the 41.
Dude, they got annihilated, man. I was like, oh shit, dude. Goddamn. Kansas City came to play. They said, fuck Big Ben. You ain't doing shit. They're like, you ain't going to have your farewell in the Super Bowl. Not this year, pal. He's going to be like Brett Favre and come back next year. I'm like, actually, I was just kidding. I'm not retiring yet.
They weren't joking about his retirement party, that was for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel bad that he got whooped and whatnot, but man, their team was bad. It was real bad. I mean, their defense was pretty good. TJ Watt like did his thing, but you know they were on the field a lot, so they kind of wore them down eventually. They just broke.
The offense sucks.
Yep.
He wasn't joking when he said they were bad.
Who do you think is going to be the quarterback there next year besides Aaron Rodgers?
That's it. You think he's going to be a Steeler, huh?
Yeah, maybe. What about Derek Carr? Derek Carr's a Raider. I think his contract's coming up here soon.
I think he'll be an Indianapolis Colt. You'd fit that offense, game manager.
Don't want him. We already have Carson Wentz, and he is literally the same thing that Derek Carr is.
No, Derek Carr is way better than Carson Wentz.
They're not clutch in any moment whatsoever. I don't want another non-clutch player. Like it's stupid. Like that makes.
Would you take Tom Brady as your quarterback?
No, he's 46 years old or whatever it is. I don't want him. No, he's
gonna if he can get you one ring. If he can get you one ring before he retires.
He's not going to. Not at this age.
He's 44, by the way.
Huh?
He's 44.
He's 45.
He's not 45 yet.
I think he's 45 in December, and December's passed. So, anyways, yeah. I mean, I don't know. They were negative 12.5. So yeah, I had the Chiefs covering, and they went out there and they did their thing. And I had a feeling that they were going to. Their defense has been clicking the last few games, but I'm really uncertain for their next game against the Bills, and we'll talk about that in a bit. The other one was the Bills versus Pats. How do you feel about your Pats? Literally getting annihilated, destroyed. Every statistical category you can think of, they did not get.
I was surprised because how the defense played and how they were earlier in the year, and I really thought they were going to win too. I was really surprised because I didn't think the Bills were going to come out firing like that. And it just shows you how much they've aged on defense for the New England Patriots. The linebackers are slow now. Dante Hightower is slow. McCourty on the back end. The secondary that's been a staple. And let me tell you, the Patriots play a lot of man coverage. It's like, you want to know if you're good in New England? You're going to play a lot of man. You're going to see if your corners are legit. We have a lot. Each year we have good corners, if you think about it. Secondary is always good for New England. What's not good for that case? They were getting burned left and right. So I was surprised on the defensive end. No pass rush, no nothing. The offense wasn't clicking. It was very stagnant. But I wasn't too mad about that because you got a rookie quarterback. He's played well for the most part of the year. The running game was top 5 this year. What can you do? Bills are one of the best team in the AFC, so got to get my hat off to them.
White intercepting that pass, that's what changed the whole game. Like, when that happened, it was like all momentum shift to
Kadarius White's back?
Huh?
Kadarius White?
I'm pretty sure that was him that intercepted that ball.
I thought he tore his ACL.
Let me see. Who was it?
It doesn't matter the fact their defense still played lights out. Fuck. I was surprised. I was surprised what they did on offense.
Bills. Oh. Hyde. It was Micah Hyde. My bad. Not White. But still, this defense is doing that without White. My bad. I was giving shout outs out White. Thanks for calling me out like that, Danny. I appreciate that. Yeah, Micah Hyde. He intercepted that ball, and that just changed the whole entire game.
It didn't matter if they intercepted a pass or not. What they were doing on offense was legendary.
Oh, I know. And then you guys, I don't know if anyone realizes, but they had the number one defense going into the playoffs, and not a single one of them was named to the Pro Bowl.
What, the Bills?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know they had the number one unit in defense.
Yep, number one unit and or number one scoring defense, and not a single one of them went to the is going to the Pro Bowl or was listed for it.
Well, they should have. Oh, that whole 11 guys in defense should be in the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, they're balling out. I think Patrick Mahomes has a lot of work cut out for him in this next game, and I think the weakest part, I believe, of Kansas City, I believe, is like their interior alignment. So I think it's gonna be.
Yeah, they could run all over them, but the Bills don't have a good run offense either, though.
We shall see. We shall see how this all pans out.
Yes.
Honestly, let's see what the I did this earlier and I made a bet.
Excuse me.
Let's see. By the way, fuck Scotty Miller, bro. Like 1 yard, man. 1 fucking yard is all I needed. That little asshole, dude. 1 fucking yard.
Right, he fucked you up.
He really did, bro. He really did. Now, my question for you is the Rams. They're looking pretty dominant, man. Like super dominant.
Oh, I'm glad you're asking me this question now. I was like, get out of the way.
You think that they're going to beat the Buccaneers?
It depends if Wirtz on the right side, right tackle, comes from that back from that sprain he got during the Eagles game, because that's an all-pro right tackle that they need. And I believe it was their center left guard Jensen. He also got a sprained like ankle. Now you're losing 2 Pro Bowl caliber offensive linemen. You got Floyd, you got Donald, and you got Von Miller. And let me tell you how that defensive line and backers played during that Cardinals game. Mind you, the Cardinals have a horrible offensive line, but how they played defensively. And Von Miller, especially, he looked like he was.
He looked great, bro. Like he looked athletic as hell. Like he came, he saw, and he conquered.
I'm a little nervous, to be quite honest.
I think they're going to beat the Bucs. I got that.
But honestly, Tampa Bay's defense looked really good against the Eagles, and they looked like they were back too.
But then they have a couple injuries.
Yeah, but it's all on the offense. That's what I'm worried about.
I thought one of their linebackers got injured and was out of the game.
No, Levante David came back, excuse me. And Shaq Barrett came back. He had an interception during the Eagles game. A nice tip pass that he caught for a pick. And they also have JPP back.
And they'll have Leonard Fournette possibly back.
Yeah. They need Leonard Fournette and Ronald Jones. They need to pound the rock. They need to keep the ball out of Matt Stafford's hands. It's a secondary I'm worried about, though. You're going to be able to cover OBJ and going to be able to cover Cooper Kupp. Obviously, Cooper Kupp.
Cam Akers, he was eating, bro. He was.
Let's talk about that. I didn't like that taunting he did. Now, I understand he probably didn't know that Budda Baker got that injury. It was concussion like that, but he was like stone cold out. I actually felt bad. I was like, you never want to see a player get injured.
Yeah, so he probably didn't know.
Yeah.
I would.
He felt bad, though. He got on his knee and looked like he was sad.
Dude, that sucked, though. That was really, really sad to see, man. I was like, damn. I hate when players go out like that because you want to see everyone perform at the best level and stay on the field and healthy, you know?
I think Budda Baker's not a bad defensive player either.
Yeah, he's pretty good, man.
Yeah. I'm glad he's all right, though.
So the Rams are +3, Bucs are -3. Who you got?
I think this is Brady's last year. If he wins the Super Bowl, I think he'd retire if he won ring number 8. However, I think the injury bug and how the defense has been inconsistent all year, it's going to catch up to them. Now, mind you, the Bucs have lost twice to the Rams in the last 2 years in the regular season. They were fortunate enough last year, and I thought it was a big blessing that the Packers knocked them out of the playoffs. This year, I don't think they're going to be fortunate because they have to play them, obviously. However, I'm taking the Rams. Obviously, you could say, hey, they lost twice. They're due to get a win finally against them in the playoffs. I don't think so. I just think the Rams are healthier enough. Now, if they're going to win, it's going to come down to the Buccaneers defense. But I don't think it's going to do anything. I don't think they're going to be able to run on them. It's going to be Matt Stafford slinging it. And I think he's going to get a second playoff win. So, and I'm not saying that now because I don't want to be upset come Sunday.
So you're saying the Rams are gonna win?
Yeah, I gotta say the Rams. I gotta be realistic.
Rams are
I don't want to get my
covering.
hopes up. I don't want to get my hopes up and see Tom get eliminated. So I'm just gonna say no. So I gotta just let it sink in. Sink in.
All right. What about Buffalo Bills versus the Chiefs? Buffalo Bills plus 1.5, Chiefs 1.5.
I like the Chiefs.
You got the Chiefs?
Yeah.
1.5. I got the Bills
Mm-hmm.
at plus 1.5.
I'm actually not gonna watch the Rams Buccaneers game Sunday. I'm gonna try to ignore it as much as possible when I'm at work. Cause I'm gonna get upset. I'm just gonna upset me bad. So I'm like,
What about the Packers versus 49ers game?
I like the 49ers over the Packers.
Ooh, 49ers. They're plus 6.
All right.
All right. Damn.
I like the 49ers. I like Debo.
We got Titans versus Bengals. Bengals are plus 3.5. Titans are minus 3.5.
Is Derrick Henry for sure coming back?
I'm pretty positive he is. And even if
I
he
like the
isn't, who are
Titans.
you taking?
I like the Titans.
You like the Titans?
Uh-huh.
All right. I'm putting the Titans down for you. Alrighty. So I got Rams minus 3 for you and me. You have Chiefs 1.5. I have the Bills 1.5. You got the 49ers plus 6. I have the Packers minus 6. You have the Titans minus 3.5. I have the Titans minus 3.5. So we have 2 that we disagree on. I wonder who's going to be 4-0 and who's going to be 2-2.
Which ones do you disagree on? Oh yeah, that's Chiefs and Bills.
Yep. Chiefs and Bills, 49ers and Packers.
I don't think the Packers are going to get it done. They struggle against the 49ers. I feel like the 49ers always have Aaron Rodgers' number.
Do you want to make any bold predictions for any of these games?
Like player-wise, what they're going to do?
Mm-hmm.
I think Josh Allen will throw 3 interceptions. And I think Patrick Mahomes will have another 5-touchdown game.
I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. And I think it's under 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns and under.
I think it'll be a shootout with the Rams and Buccaneers. I think the Rams will win 38.
I think it could be like 35-38. You know, even though their defenses are so good, sometimes they just like ball the fuck out. Or I think the Rams could literally beat the living shit out of Brady, make it like 35-22, something like that.
I mean, last time they lost in the regular season was 34-24, I believe. Brady had 1 touchdown, but he threw for it over 400 yards. No interceptions. Matt Stafford had 3 touchdowns and over 300 and something yards. So they were slinging it.
Just keep slinging that shit back and forth. But you have to realize Von Miller is in shape now.
And you got to realize the Buccaneers defense is a lot better now.
Some that could be the same argument for the Rams.
Yeah, I don't know. That's how I'm still choosing the Rams. I'm just like I said, I want the Buccaneers.
Their Achilles heel is Matt Stafford throwing those pick sixes. If Matt Stafford could avoid the pick sixes, they're gonna win. It's their game to lose. And I don't know why everyone is sleeping on the motherfucking Titans, bro. What is going on?
I like him.
Dude, Vrabel, man, he's been winning all year. He's got 12 wins, and he hasn't had freaking Derrick Henry for half of it.
He should be coach of the year if you think about it.
He might be. It's either him or Matt LaFleur.
I gotta say, as a former Patriot, he brought a lot of that Patriot way to that organization.
Hey, man, the next man up is that mentality, man. If you ain't ready, you're out of here, pal.
He's always my favorite linebacker for the Patriots.
Yeah?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Besides Bruschi. And the rest of the defense. Yeah. Junior Seau came later.
How about them Bengals, though? Getting a first win.
I mean, to stuff like that. Sorry, I did it again. What was that? Oh, 31 years. Well, like I told you, like 15 years ago, I've been a Bengals fan for a very long time. Andy Dalton, Ocho Cinco.
So now you're just on that train now?
Always been on that. I believe those Tiger stripes.
So who are you rooting for in the AFC Championship? Who do you think's going to make it there? You thinking it's going to be the Chiefs and Titans, huh? Chiefs and Titans.
I want the Titans to make the Super Bowl.
They might. I have the Titans in the Super Bowl versus the Packers.
I have the Titans.
It just depends. Injuries play a big role. It's very pivotal in a lot of things.
That's why I don't think the Buccaneers are going to advance because all the injuries. And AB. AB really didn't play this year if you think about it. But
yeah. Well, how about OBJ going from Cleveland to a winning organization and getting hella touchdowns out of nowhere now? Like
6 games or 6 touchdowns.
He's fantasy relevant again. Oh, okay. Oh.
Let's be real. Baker Mayfield sucks.
I don't want to be the one that says that. I think I see the good in everyone. He's got potential.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
You got potential.
He's got a bad attitude. Jarvis Landry needs to go next because he used to be a PBR machine. He needs to go somewhere where he's reveling again.
Colts need a bunch of good players, man. We should just get some from Cleveland and make them better. Come on, Jarvis Landry, come over to play with us. Come on, Baker Mayfield, we'll make you better. Come play with us.
Why don't you sign Allen Robinson?
It's cursed, bro. I'm surprised they even won a playoff game, dude.
Yeah, me either.
But yeah, it's been a wild weekend, man. A wild card weekend. My dumbass won $110. Then I used the $110 to try and make me more and lost it all. I broke even. So yeah, that was my weekend.
You didn't lose, so
can't complain, man. I cannot complain. You know, I came into it expecting something. I did get it, but got greedy, and that's what killed me in the end.
That's usually how it goes.
Don't get greedy, man. That's how they.
A couple years back when we went to casino together.
Mm-hmm. You know, the thing is, I've been watching their little bullshit. They have these stupid ass little things they'll send me on my phone, like, "Hey, Derek, guess what? Big Ben plus 275 to get over 250 yards and 2 tutties." You're like,
that's too good to be true.
You're like,
maybe
he ain't fucking getting it. I'm betting the under right now, dude. And then you win because you're right. And then you're like, you know what? I'm gonna bet on the Cowboys to win because I'm a fucking idiot, bro.
Oh, is that what you did?
Yeah, I bet on the Cowboys.
You should have listened to me. I said 49ers.
Well, the only reason I bet on them is because they were down in the second quarter by only a touchdown. And I was like, damn, just a tutty? I was like, damn, I could bet on them. They're plus like 175 right now. Shit. So I put a risk on there, and they did not pull through for me. They decided to run the fucking ball as a QB draw on the very last play of the game like a fucking retard.
The Cowboys curse in the playoffs is real. It's a real thing.
I just don't get it, bro. They are cursed. They have to be cursed. They did something. They upset somebody, some spirit, some bad juju, football god like person. They're just fucked.
I thought Jerry Jones was gonna cry after the post game, so I felt bad for him.
you actually think that they might lose fans now? I mean, you got to think about it. They've won 3 playoff games in 25 years.
They're not America's team anymore.
They haven't been America's team in 25 years.
Dude, you know what they should have done in the offseason 2 years ago? They should have got Tom Brady. That would have fixed all their playoff woes.
They should just rename their team, start over from scratch. Go to the XFL.
I mean, they play in the NFC East. It's a shitty division. You beat up on shitty teams. For the exception of the Eagles, they're somewhat okay.
And that's true. I mean, they do have the Giants that they get to play, and they had the Washington football team for a while.
But they do have a solid defense.
They're starting to do good now. They just need a quarterback. What if Aaron Rodgers goes to Washington?
Nah, I got it.
You never know, dude. Can you imagine? They have a pretty sound defense, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And you got Terry McLaurin over there, and then he just brings over Devontae. Can you imagine Devontae Adams and Terry McLaurin on the same team?
Not a good fit.
Logan Thomas.
No.
Okay, all right, okay. I'm just spitting. I'm just throwing some shit out there. I said that first. You know what I'm saying?
How about Indy?
I would love it, but I don't know. I feel like
Adams?
I feel like I would get my hopes up too much for something incredible like that to happen. To get both those players over
Why?
there.
Why wouldn't Pat McAfee pitch him hey, you should come to Indy. It's a great city.
I don't even think he has to pitch him. He just looks at our defense and thinks, "Wow!" Looks at an owner that actually gives a shit about his team, and then a coach that he could talk to and who's a player's person, man. He
could bring his best friend, his left tackle, David Barakari, or whatever his name is.
And Aaron Rodgers ain't afraid to tell this motherfucker, "Yo, we should run the ball." Yeah, I think we should. But
I'm telling you, Matt,
I realistically don't think it'll happen unless he wins the Super Bowl. So I don't need my hopes up. I don't want to say anything. I just want to wait and just see. Just wait and see. Because Carson Wentz is still on the fucking team.
Oh, I'm rubbing up my arm.
You're not the starter. And then yeah.
I'm the starter for you guys now. Look, you see this? I'm stretching my arm for you guys. Indianapolis Colts.
Well, at least you know we're gonna get creamed on every single play. It's better than that. Are we gonna get creamed? Are we gonna throw an interception? Are we gonna do this? You just never fucking know with Carson Wentz. It's like a heart attack on every play. This dude sprained both his fucking ankles on the same fucking play. I don't even know how that's humanly possible.
He's Mr. Glass.
Fucking play. Aaron Donald fucked that man up, and then for the rest of the season, he's just been garbage.
I'm surprised. Your offense, you shouldn't be scared. Your offensive line is one of the best.
Yeah, we just need a good quarterback. Well, I know it'd be the greatest thing ever. Aaron Rodgers coming in and just making Carson Wentz a backup.
He'd be a good backup, though.
Make him a fucking backup. He'd be the best backup in the league, dude. And then he wouldn't have to worry about shit. He wouldn't have to try on every fucking play. He could just be himself. You know why? Because he's a backup. No one expects shit from a backup.
Unless you're Nick Foles.
Yeah, no, Nick Foles too. Like that's where he thrives, is in a backup role. You make that motherfucker a starter and he crumbles.
Not in the playoffs, not Nick Foles playoffs.
Technically, he was a backup. He was filling in for Carson Wentz.
You think they would have won the Super Bowl against the Patriots if Carson Wentz was playing that year?
He was an MVP. He was an MVP. Now, no. I think we'd be trash, garbage. I think he'd probably get destroyed, annihilated, fucked up. He lost confidence in himself. I feel like he's just scared. And he's always trying to do too much. Not scared of playing football. I think he's scared of people thinking that he is shit. So he tries to do so much to show that he's such an incredible player, and he ends up fucking it up every time. But yeah, enough of that motherfucker. Yeah, so we got our picks in. We'll see how we go. Rams -3. You got the Chiefs 1.5, 49ers +6, Titans -3.5. I have the same except the Bills +1.5 and Packers -6.
All right. Can I ask you something, and I want your thoughts on it?
Hey, what's up?
New Bears head coach, and this is something I've been reading. There's not a GM or coach yet, but something that could be a possibility. They don't have a first-round pick. How about trading Justin Fields where the new regime comes in and trying to get picks?
Yeah, trade him to the Colts.
I don't think he's going to fit in Chicago.
I think he does.
I said trade him.
Because Chicago hasn't had anything really to believe in a long time, especially a quarterback that they've drafted. And this is like the highest pick they've got. They don't even know what they have yet, and I feel like they should figure it out. So
You think he played good football last year, though, as a rookie?
he had Matt Nagy as his head coach. That dude does his shit for calling plays. That dude, Justin Fields, if you remember from college, just throws the ball deep a lot, and he can throw really accurate middle over the middle passes. All you got to do is teach that kid how to throw really good short passes and get them out quick. And Matt Nagy is not. He's just the one that makes you hold on to the ball for long periods of time, and that's
The
what he
play
was doing.
the play calling was difficult. They don't have a lot on offense. Their line was trash.
And they also needed an offensive line. They need to draft some offensive linemen. They have Allen Robinson, but that man's not going to stay unless they fucking make him better. Like, if they're not better, if they don't do anything in the offseason to get better, that man is not staying. I'm telling you.
I think they're going to bring in that coach from the Dolphins.
If Brian Flores is in there, shit, they're going to be great. Fucking great. I'll pick him up, dude. He'll remind me of Tua. Like, you know how Tua played this year?
Yeah.
It's kind of how Justin Fields will play, but maybe a little bit better, in my opinion.
I think Flores was a good coach, and I only think he got fired because they had a rift between the GM. Him and
You
the
said
GM.
you don't think that?
No, I think he got fired because the rift he had with the GM.
Yeah, I think so too. I think they just mutually parted ways.
You got to think, you go on a 7-game lose streak, then you go on a 7-game win streak. You get basically the Patriot way treatment when you're with the Patriots. You get trained by one of the best head coaches. You bring that to the Dolphins. They go from the cellar to gradually getting better.
Right.
And the Bears said they liked him when they had joint practices with him last year. They liked his coaching style. They liked the way he did things. And he's not Matt Nagy. He's not going to sugarcoat and say, hey, I'm best friends with the players.
And they just interviewed him too, so we'll see how it goes. I think the Bears are hiring a general manager and a head coach, and just pretty much saying, "Hey, you guys gonna get along?" And they're like, "Yeah," and then boom, they're hired.
As long as the McCaskies and Ted Phillips stay out of it.
Yep. We'll see how it goes. I hope it's really good. I hope the Bears start doing some good shit out here, because it brings like a good vibe, like whenever I see like people hyped up that the Bears are in the playoffs and shit like that, it just brings a different vibe to the city. And I like seeing that shit. And I like seeing my Colts in it, but I'm just so fucking pissed
Should have
off.
been in it. You guys got robbed. Should have been the Colts. It should have been the Chargers. It should have been like the Steelers in the playoffs.
I mean, you got to think about it. We could have gone against the Chiefs. We probably would have beat the fucking Chiefs, maybe. I don't know. But we damn well wouldn't have gotten embarrassed like the fucking goddamn Steelers, dude. Just fuck, man. It sucks. We might not even gone against the Chiefs, though. We might have gone against somebody else.
The Patriots.
Yeah.
I might have gone against you guys in the Bills. We would have beat you guys.
Yeah, I don't want to go against the Bills. It probably would have been the Bills. Yeah, the Bills probably would have smoked us or something, because they're pretty good.
I don't know, you guys
but we have beat the Bills again already, though, so I don't know, man.
How do you guys lose to the Jaguars? That's what I want to know still.
I don't know. I'm contemplating this, dude, every fucking day, dude.
You got robbed. You got robbed this season. All the excitement.
It was bullshit, bro.
I feel bad. I would not want that as man. I almost want the Patriots not to be in the playoffs when they get embarrassed by the Bills like that. I'm like, I got to tip my hat. I'm like, hey, we've been dominant for 20 plus years. I'm like, when you lose your Hall of Fame quarterback, you get a rookie, and the defense is getting older. Josh Allen's the real deal. That's why we drafted him. That's why we won our league. We all knew it. I wasn't too surprised by it. And he can run. He's a big boy, but he runs fast, and he can throw the ball too, steadily.
Did pretty good, man. I'm ready for this year. I'm actually doing pretty good in my basketball league right now. I didn't post my fantasy players this week because I couldn't find any good ones. I'm waiting. I got to find some good ones here soon. Probably going to do it in the middle of the week. But I am second in my league. I lost last week. Half my team got injured, so I haven't had anybody on my team in a minute. But everyone's coming back soon, and they'll be healthy. And as long as I'm primed and healthy for playoffs, I will dominate. I was literally dominating all my opponents when everyone was healthy.
So, so when we won our league, we got invited to that Champions League. Is it 3 rounds, or if you lose the first round, are you out of it?
No, you keep going.
You want to help me set up the lineup?
All right, yeah, I already got one too.
Yeah, I set our lineup last week. We didn't do too bad, but I forgot to.
I did bad. Oh, I had T. Higgins, and T. Higgins didn't do anything. And then I had Hunter Henry didn't do anything. I had the Chiefs defense. They got 5 points. And then I had Amari Cooper. He did okay. I had Hunter Renfrow. He did all right. I had Dak Prescott, who only got like 15 points.
I had Matt Jones in our league. Got 17.
Yeah.
But I couldn't have any more points. I think my lowest point total was 8. If I'm not mistaken. I tried my best.
It's all right. That's why 2 heads are better than 1.
Yeah. I'll send you what I said after this podcast.
All right, bet. All right, well, this show's been real, guys. Thank you guys for listening. By the way, we've been getting some good views lately. Shauna surprisingly had 36 views. I went and looked at it today. I was like, what the fuck?
Is our views going up?
Huh?
Our views are going up because we're rock solid.
That's what I'm saying, man. I'm like, we're getting all these things going on, dude. Bringing more.
That's why I step off my hat to you guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. It's been real though. You guys listen. Keep listening. I'm gonna get like a new type of platform for us to use here eventually, so that way I can put music into the show and then put like little things like this on the bottom of the screen and that. I like doing that type of stuff. I feel like it's pretty cool. And then once we get that stuff going, man, shit, I might start getting like equipment that I can integrate in the show, so where like this is pushed back a little bit and you can actually see my whole desk and stuff. I'll have a whole camera. I'll have my microphone hooked up and stuff. It'll be cool. All right, guys. Thank you guys for listening.
Thank you all. We love you. Boom. Happy New Year.